Did you know that, like champagne, Parmigiano cheese must be made in a specific area in Italy in order to actually be called Parmigiano Reggiano? That specific area is located in the region of Emilia-Romagna and is a DOP certified process. It starts with 550 liters of milk being poured into huge copper vats and stirred with a giant whisk-like tool. Whey and rennet are added, and slowly it transforms into curd. As the curds cook and sink, cheesemakers lift the entire mass out by hand using cloth. Then each one is cut in half and placed into round molds for about 2 to 3 days to form the shape and squeeze the extra liquid out. Now is when one of the most important steps happen. While resting in the mold, a dotted ID band is wrapped around the wheel. This band acts as sort of the ID card of that cheese wheel. Not only does it have the Parmigiano label on it, but also the month and the year that that cheese was made. This band only needs to be left on for 1 day and the imprint is made forever. From there, the wheels soak in a salt bath for about 20 days. Smaller factories hand turn these wheels every day to make sure each side is not exposed to the air for too long, while in bigger factories, the cheese wheels are fully submerged via a shelf that is lowered into the bath. Since there are no preservatives in the cheese other than salt, this step is crucial to the aging process. Then the wheels are transferred to the aging room. They'll stay here for a minimum of 12 months, being regularly turned and cleaned because salt takes about 1 full year just to reach the center of the wheel. However, as long as the rind stays intact, the cheese could technically continue aging forever. As the wheel ages, it changes color. Darker wheels are older cheese and younger wheels are lighter. But if the rind is damaged in any way, the aging stops and the cheese has to be used. After a year, inspectors tap each wheel with a small hammer. They're listening for any hidden imperfections, which they can sense both through vibrations and sound. They're able to pick up on not only if there are any air bubbles or cracks, but also how large those imperfections actually are and where they're located at in the wheel. Perfect wheels receive the official mark and then can be legally sold as first quality Parmigiano cheese. It depends on the aging, but these wheels can be sold for up to €900 in Italy and over €2,000 internationally. If the inspector picks up on any minor flaws, the wheel becomes second quality Parmigiano Reggiano, which is still sold, but it is visibly marked with a horizontal line running across the rind label. If there are any major flaws, the cheese wheel then loses the Parmigiano name entirely and can no longer be legally called Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. However, the cheese is still absolutely edible and not to be wasted, so in this case, the label is scraped off of the rind. The cheese is then typically ground up, bagged, and sold as aged cheese. In May 2012, there was a massive earthquake in Italy that damaged thousands of wheels, which locals ended up selling at a discount as Earthquake Parmigiano, which was another way to make sure that the cheese was not wasted. So as you can see, this is not just cheese. It is centuries of tradition, science, and patience all in one single wheel.